We're making a series about welcome apps, and we've done Manjaro, Xerowlinux, and in the code of Xerowlinux we found CashOS. So let's have a look at CashOS. Welcome. Let's see. Voila. So CashOS is another distribution, ArcoLinux based distribution with heavy optimization and multi-architectures for ultimate desktop experience. Sounds great, right? And now we go for the welcome. As usual, if you want to use something from others, ask their permission, even if it says license. Use it, right? Let's see if we can download these things. So we go for this one. Git clone. Why git clone? In the future, you might want to have a look at, did something change? Did they create new code? And then you do git pull instead of git clone. So there you go. We've got ourselves a CashOS welcome. Super Shift D is what I use to launch my stuff. So it's D menu from i3. Well, actually, DWM. Anyway, you launch your ID or EDA, right? Whatever you like. This is gone now, guys. Delete folder. Sure, delete it. I know it's gone. All right. And CashOS. So you have a look at all these files and folders. You need to change the name to your own name. And this is created with Rust, and Cargo, and Meson. And you need to change these things into files that you want to have. So here's just one glade. In Xerowlinux there were 4. So have a look at the differences. cachyos-hello. Maybe we should, what I should do, probably would have done before, is cachyos and then welcome. First take a look at the design, right? Is it something I like? I don't know if we can find an image about CashOS welcome. I would try something like these. Woohoo, nice. But I don't think it's CashOS welcome. I suppose we need to launch to see what it looks like. CashOS welcome. Don't see anything. Now we can, of course, launch it here in the sense that not really launch. Have a look. Open with glade. So sudo pacman-s glade. And then you have, voila. This is what you'll get. Welcome to CashOS. And then you go change things. So, okay, I would like to have that as well, but this one has to become something else. It has to become welcome to my OS, right? So whatever name you have invented for your distribution, my OS, and so on and so on. So README is going to go to somewhere else, or is it text? Is it the link that's behind it? So you have a look at all these elements, web resource, which name, structure, and find out what it actually is, what it actually does. All right, get involved, and so on and so on. You change things, you make it visible or not visible. It's not visible anymore at this point in time. Control S. Here are also some languages that you can choose. Vietnamese, if you're not into that, and say, okay, I don't want to go and make all these translations right now, maybe later. You just hide it again. And here's the distribution logo. So you just change whatever logo they provide with yours. So it's really is going into packages, data, images, and nope, not these images. Although, no, the logo of the distribution has to be somewhere else then. There's the CashOS logo. Well, the icon for it. We've seen all these. Cargo Pi. All right. So I really need to dive into code. I'm just looking, just like you guys, now at the first time at CashOS-Welcome. Now, I was wondering the following: CashOS. Let's see if they have repositories. Package builds could already be something for me, but I suppose they have repos as well. So let's type the word repo. No. Let's go inside the package builds. CashOS-Welcome. Hello. That's this one. And hello Git 8 days ago. So this package build. Control A, Control C. And we go to package build, Control V, save, Control Q, and while he's making it, we're gonna read it. Make the package, please, thank you very much, and install anything you need. S. So, what is he doing? He's gonna create my OS, right? That's basically what you need to do later on. Make it your own. Your own name, my OS, welcome, etc., and you go on changing things. It's gonna go to your GitHub, not this one, and all the rest can stay pretty much. Provides my OS. This is actually easiest, CashOS, Control H, and you replace it by my OS. Oh my god. S. And then you find and you replace. You find and you replace. You find, replace, replace. I do this like this because this guy has capital letters, so that's important to keep things separate. This is a capital. Oh, sorry. My OS. Right? Find, replace, find, etc. You go on changing things, but it has to be pointing to, of course, an existing GitHub. You need to create your own GitHub. In the meantime, nope. This is normal, right? This is Rust, it's compiling, it takes forever, and it's normal. As simple as that. So Rust C, linker CC. But in the end, we can see what it will look like. That's, of course, the idea of these videos, these welcome app series, is have a look at different kind of well, packages out there. Have a look at them, and then maybe you can decide what you'll use. GTK is gonna take a while. So the other idea I had, maybe we still have some time, instead of building is finding where it is. This package has been built, right? It has to be somewhere. And if I find the ISO, well, probably this one then, and I find Pacman, oh, there it was already, pacman.conf. If I find this guy, areas, then here is the package. Control C, Control V. The repo is x86_64, and the arch CashOS. So this thing is called CashOS. CashOS. Where do I find it? Here. CashOS line 80. Right? So check, double check, and enter. Welcome to our server. Damn, right? Security monitoring. So normally you get a list of all the files, and then you can just click on the file and download it. Problem is I don't know the reference. I could even try something more and add something behind it. I suppose that's not possible due to the way this server is being created. Right. In the meantime, I have my own package. Yay! I have got my own package. Sudo pacman -u and then cachyos-hello. Right. So just for fun's sake, Ctrl-Shift-C. Ctrl-V. Nothing happened? No, I don't think it downloaded anything. So, too bad. I thought that would be the trick. So, let's have a look at CashOS. It has all kind of things. What is he saying? User share locale cachyos-hello exists in the system. Ah bon? How does it exist in the system? Failed to do this. Okay, then should overwrite this thing, I guess. CashOS. Let's have a look at source. CashOS. Yeah, overwriting. Overwrite. And there was some kind of glob thing that we need to do. Was it something like this? Oh yeah, that was it. So let's do that. Show that again. So I'm telling him to overwrite whatever he finds with anything, basically. And then we can try and have a look at the CashOS thingy. All right, there he is, CashOS-hello. So now we have an application that we can try to change, and the README, go change all these context here. Forum is going to the forum CashOS, so you need to have your own forum. Think about the well, the backend, right? What forum to choose, because you're stuck with it. I've chosen for PHP BB. It's gonna be like that forever, right? Because migrating from A to B is hell. So don't choose the forum and stick with it, basically, right? Then get involved, another page. So some of these things are links, so you need to change the way, well, the link basically, and that everything works for you. Install apps. I don't know where and how, but we can play around with that. Maybe update system, I don't know. Haven't tried that in Xerowelcome. We can have a look. I think it stopped working. Calibre is not installed. Anyway, these things, well, you need to visit them and check them out. Is this working or not? And otherwise, you hide the button or you change the button into something else. All right. So another visit. We're not going into detail on these things, but have a look. System update Is this gonna work? This is gonna work. So I can keep off. It's gonna work. Missing AOR packages, of course, it's not on the AOR. Things like that, remove the database lock, and so on. Clear package cache, so basically it's gonna be a sudo pacman -scc, and then you type your password, yes, yes, done. That's the same thing as this. Clear package cache. Yes, yes. Another yes. Wow, another yes. Okay, 4 yeses. Remove orphans, refresh keyrings, things like that. In ArcoLinux we call it a fix key, right? There are several of these guys, fix keys. Fix something. There is fix key with this, with that, without this, with that, with a Z to have some fun, right? It's all the same thing. It all points to one script. Fix the damn keys. Always the keys issues on Arch. All right, so that's it for me. CashOS, hello. We've seen it. The guys may have time to help you. You can always reach out. For me, here the story ends. I visited, and next up is our own ArcoLinux Welcome.